You cool back there, champ?
Good, all good. Get right.
You look big rigor mortis right there, don't he?
We about to put 3 6'6" or better guys in the car.
No, that's hard, man. Go screw the bag. I don't want to crush your kneecaps, champ. Now, how we? Is it this one? Yup. Boom. Oh yeah, you cool. And I'm still type calm. But we in the Rolls Royce Wraith right now, my guy Caron Butler, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, real quick. So tell them what made you buy the Challenger.
The Challenger, what made me buy it is I'm just a huge Packer fan, and grew up watching Dukes of Hazzard and stuff like that. Yeah. I was about to go with the orange with the black stripes and stuff because of the Dukes of Hazzard, but I was just like, man, I'm a Packers fan. This is a good look. I like that green. I haven't seen a lot of those out there, and I ended up going with that.
Well, okay. Yeah, and then obviously Detroit and Challenger and all that stuff, and or you know what I mean, like Michigan's right around the way. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like a lot of people in the Midwest like the Challengers.
Yeah, and you gotta support, the industry, man. Like I like buying American-made things also too to support, if I'm able to, the middle class and this business. You know what I mean? Like General Motors has been huge in our family life and stuff like that. I got an uncle that worked there for over 30 years that retired, and I was just like, man, it's a dope
all he does the Dodge products.
It's a dope look, man. I said I gotta support.
Mopart's a legendary brand, for sure. And you know how many people that hit me up and be like, man, you the reason why I got a Hellcat, you the reason why I bought this Demon, you the reason why I got this Trackhawk.
Because you made it look flyer than what it was. Like the car look, I don't know, people straddling the fence, and then they see, the guy in it, like Slim coming through, whipping, showing that drip. Like, I gotta get that. I gotta get that.
It's the most legendary. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's how it goes, man.
You like the Challengers too, champ?
Man, I love them.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. And the Challengers fit taller dudes like us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That tall. Yeah, they wide, they tall, wide, and they got that extra drip on there.
Got a little got a little punch to it too. Like as far as like the engine and the speed.
That muscle.
Yeah, I gotta have that little kick to it, especially when you out here and changing lanes or just to make you feel a little secure, man. You gotta have that little pump.
And at the same time, it's a little different than driving the road, because as I'm driving around in the Ghost, I ain't gonna lie to you, you be tight paranoid, parking places, people next to you taking pictures, you know what I mean? Challenger is like, if you know, like what Dodge say, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know what it is to really appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? So that gotta be like a little relaxer some days for you when you don't wanna, you wanna chill, but you still wanna have that drip, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of history too behind those vehicles, and you can just get to where you need to go fast, and you're not gonna get a ton of attention. Right now you driving this car, you probably gonna get people look like everybody like, who is that in it, or whatever the case may be. But in the Challenger, people look at the car, but they don't really dive into who's driving it. They just look at the vehicle and be like, oh yeah, that's clean. They keep going about their business.
It's not the head nod at the light like this, looking like, what was that?
Yeah, I don't want nobody trailing and following you and stuff like that, and that's what you get sometimes when you drive.
Unless you got my Hellcat.
Yeah.
I got by far the most famous Hellcat on planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what?
It's clean.
Look, it give you that get up, it got the drip, I got the tire, I got everything on there, brother. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
package.
Exactly, but at the same time, and I got my decals on there too, so, YouTube channel marketing. Everywhere I go, if I take the Hellcat and you follow my channel or you've seen anything with that Hellcat, you're gonna know, no question, that's me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was going for, But I wanted to ask you this too, bro, because I know a lot of times people watch my videos, right? And they've seen me go from the bottom of the mud, you know what I'm saying, to where I'm at now. And I think a lot of people, when they start following you, that you got what they want, you know what I'm saying? So they think that it's just, they hear you talking about the grind, they hear you talking about the process, but they don't really understand day by day, month by month, year by year, what it, really take and what you really had to go through to get there. So they just see what you have and not what you had to go through to get here. So my question to you is, how does it feel? Because there's somebody right now watching my videos who's like, man, I'd be good in life if I just get to where Slim at, right? And I'm looking at your life and you like, man, I'd just be cool when you get to where that at. You know what I'm saying? There's just so many levels to life. For the people out there who's in the bottom, where you come from, where I come from, where he come from, you know what I'm saying, that's watching. And I just want to know, like, how does it, for them, how does it feel to be driving around in a Rolls Royce Wraith every day? How does it feel to go from that to this?
I mean, it's amazing, and it's truly humbling, but I always tell folks, like, true nobility is not being superior to another human being, it's being superior to your former self. Like, you got to be a better version of yourself. That's your competition. Like, your competition isn't, there's always going to be somebody out there with more than what you have. So that shouldn't be the carrot that gets you going, but it should be like more internally. And what I do is, I try to remain consistent. I try to remain true to my grind, to my purpose. And, like you said, we all come from humble beginnings. We come from the mud, and I know there's many viewers out there watching. And what I would say to you is, just remain true to yourself and continue to set those small goals and be consistent and celebrate those goals too. It may not be the home run hit that you was looking for off top, but those small goals and in the journey, like, appreciate it, celebrate those, and then ultimately you're gonna reach your marathon of your goals of what you set, and that's like true. That's a true champion in life to me. Like, I think that's a true champion in life.
I hope y'all hearing this. You motherfuckers hearing this? This is legendary shit you're getting right here now. You know what I mean? You want to tell me anything, brother? Because you doing some legendary things in life too. It ain't just Caron Butler, brother. You doing some legendary things too.
I'm learning today.
Yeah, you got your YouTube channel too, right?
Today. Yeah, but it ain't just up.
Hey, brother, we put it out there, brother. We gonna put the link in there. We gonna, they got the support while you doing something, brother. Go ahead and tell them.
Look at it. It's PJ Lockridge. Look at me on YouTube. It's youtube.com/Ramboy22Go.
Yeah. And give me your Instagram too.
Content. My Instagram is @PJ Lockridge. So check out all the content from there, from the Instagram to the YouTube.
Yeah.
And his brother being modest, man, he's done a lot of work. Like, anything that you see with my content, with Tough Juice Productions, he's behind it. He does all the editing, the filming, with Fox Sports, with so much stuff that I've done. He's behind it, captioning all those moments, editing all the content. And this is a brother, like, you talk about coming from the mud and going through adversity and figuring, your life out or your career out.
Go ahead, brother.
This
calling me
this
while I'm
brother,
in the video with Caron Butler, man. You better calm down.
what he did. This is exactly what he did. Like, he figured out, just like Slim. Like, man, I woke up and I did this with cars, and it took on a life of its own. Yep. This is like, he picked up the camera. This is one of the top basketball players back in 2010-9 in high school basketball, prep basketball, and then, he fell in love with the camera and he picked it up, and it took on a life of its own. So, hell of a story too.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. The stories, man. Kind of like what you were saying a minute ago, right? Like, you might not want that, that Babe Ruth home run, you know what I'm saying? But as long as you get that hit,
yeah,
that's all that matters. Because there's people that strike out every day.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So when people come up to me and they be like, some people come, they be like, oh man, well, they see me in my Hellcat, hey man, well, I only got the V6 SXT. And don't ever sell yourself short, because there's somebody in this world right now who would give an arm and a leg that had that base model SXT Challenger. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing the same, and where he done went through the whole process in which I'm talking about. He's going through, I'm going through, he's going through, all at different levels. You know what I mean? But you got to understand, you got to trust and believe in the process as you're going through it, and really just take in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because the positions you're at right now in life will not be forever. Definitely if you put in the right work ethic behind it, the right belief and hope, staying prayed up and all that, man. And I feel like you're a living testament of that for sure.
We are.
Yeah, we are. I was gonna go all one by one, brother. You know what I'm saying? No question about it. I understand that. And look, let me tell y'all something, man. This dude, like I told y'all, I watched all this stuff and his interviews, everything, because that's the person I can relate to with a basketball. Now, there's a lot of people, don't get me wrong, who went to the NFL, went to the NBA, did the golf, did whatever they did that came from the mud, right? But not too many people stay true to themselves when they get to where they want to go. And this man has done that. I applaud that, brother.
Appreciate that.
I really do. I'm dead ass serious. I applaud that, because ain't too many people that. And then you put people on too.
Got to.
Understand, he didn't have to do this video with me. I met him on a humble. He could have been like, hey man, I appreciate your support, man. All right, brother, calm down. You know what I'm saying? He could have did that though. You know what I'm saying?
Dudes do that too.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do that. And he didn't do that. He stayed true to himself, man. And I just applaud that, man. I take my hat to that. I salute that, man, because we need more people in the world like this, man. We need more people in the world like my guy, Greg Jennings, man. Go follow his Instagram as well. And all the other legendary people that I've been able to run across, we need more people that's like that and the real organic and they keeping it true. Shout out to my dog, Mr. Organic, one time for the one time too. You got a partner named Mr. Organic, legendary dude. You like him. You know what I'm saying?
Organic. I like that.
Yeah. But we all doing some legendary things, man, and we trying to, keep it, to the roots as much as possible, because I think a lot of times when people get to a certain position in life, they kind of just be like, man, oh, well, I ain't in there no more. I'm removed from that situation, so that ain't I ain't got to deal with that.
You ain't never removed, man. You part that fabric is what made you.
100%.
You know what I mean? And I think that you have to always identify with the folks that come from what you've come from and what you made it out of, and you got to be that inspiration and that voice for the people that's sometimes voiceless. You know what I mean?
100%.
And you have to continue to go back, touch, reach, pull up, you know, inspire as much as possible.
Yep.
And man, I think that's law right there. Like when people say, man, look, I did what I had to do, it ain't that bruh. Yep. It's always more you can do, man, and you have to be passionate about it, or otherwise, man, you're gonna get reminded one way or another.
Yep, that's a fact.
Yeah, I
say this all the time. It's my little guy E, right? He's 11 years old. He told me we seen a homeless person the other day, right? Or when we were in Italy, you know, with the Italy and all that, brother. Went from city to city to the most Italy's in France, is the top of the Eiffel Towers and all that. You know, just doing a little something legendary, like, brother. You feel what I'm saying?
Happens,
you know what I'm saying?
It happens.
Come on, brother. Blessings. You know, the most kinds of blessings. You know, touched by God, brother. But this guy came up to us while we were eating, and you know, he's showing us a picture of his kid, and he's homeless and stuff like this, right? And honestly, I just didn't have no euros on me. You hear the terms? I had no euros on me, brother. And I said, man, I ain't even got nothing, you know what I'm saying? And maybe if I did, I would have, you know, but at that time I just didn't. So Ethan was like, Corey, do you feel bad for him? I said, listen, I can sympathize with him, you know what I mean? But I don't feel bad for him, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody got their choices, everybody got demons, everybody got some shit that they came from that could have easily used that as an excuse to say, I'm not gonna do something legendary today. It could easily use it to say, I'm not gonna get up and hit the gym. I could easily say that I'm not gonna get up and go to school. Anybody can come up with something. You know what I'm saying? It's just about how you handle it and how you conduct yourself, you know? And this guy is a prime example of me and him, because understand this man was wrestled like 15 times before he was 15, am I correct?
Yeah, man.
So let's get an understanding. So he could have easily been like, you know, you heard of all the NBA people that, you know, that had that drip, you know, was real ones and all that, and then next thing you know, they lost everything. He made a choice not to do that. And he, look where he went, he beat LeBron James in the championship, man.
It's easy to, you know, fall victim to, oh man, you know, they don't want me to have it, whoever they is, or, you know, they don't, man, my circumstances and victim of my environment and all, like, they pulled all the resources, man, and yeah. But bro, look, at the end of the day, you know, you have to find a way, you know, like, shit, oh, that didn't work, let me pivot and make this happen, and then like make that happen and connect the dot to make this happen, because it's not going to be easy. You know what I mean? Like we've been dealt like an unfair false start. You know what I mean, to the race. You know what I'm saying? And whatever that means to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's the real talk. Like black and brown folks been dealt just a shaky hand, but you got to make the best of it. And you know, we're not going to cry about that. You know, we're going to make the best of it. And you know, we survivors. You know, guys are, you know, entrepreneurs and visionaries, and you know, we can do anything, and that's how your mindset have to be. You have to train your mind to, you know, not see failure but see results in whatever case, whatever manner, and that's how I look at it. And make the best out of every situation. I'm talking about every situation. Like critique, like I think sports is a reflection of life too. Like when you watch games and when you lose in games, but you learn how to be better from the things that you wasn't good at, and you prepare different, and you attack your grind different. And I think you got to apply those tactics to life, and that's extremely important.
Absolutely, I agree. Anything you want to tell them, brother?
No, man, just
he calm. He just chilling.
Stay above water, man. Do whatever you do. Stay consistent and go hard at it. It's gonna work out for you.
I believe that.
What you always say, stay down till you come up.
Stay down till you come up.
Stay down till you come up.
Give me one more of them, champ. I like that. I'm gonna have to bite that, champ. Stay down till you come up.
Stay down.
That's true, man. There y'all go, man. That's how you end the video with my guy, Caron Butler, man. Anything you want to shout out one more thing? Because you got to, you know, sometimes you got to force feed them, brother.
Just follow me, man. PJ Lockridge. You'll see everything coming.
Caron?
Man, I always say, man, thanks for listening. Seeing is believing. I don't care what you're going through, what the circumstances are or is. You can be anything. There are no ceilings to what you can accomplish. Fuck all that. Go get your life.
100%. That's the best way I can wrap it up, with the stars under the tunnel, man. Tall guy Garvey's been. I'll see you on the next video, baby. That's real though, man.
Yeah. 100%.
Already.